Homeward is clearly just an effortless Onward rip-off. The film was produced at the Asylum, who are probably most well known for creating Titanic and Sharknado rip-offs. Pixar announced Onward in 2017 at D23, so production for its rip-off Homeward must have been incredibly rushed to ensure that it will be ready to be released around the same time as Onward to trick parents in buying the wrong film. Homeward was released in February of 2020, 1 month prior to Onward, likely to make adults assume that this was a film that their kids were asking to see, as this was the only version available to them at the time, as Onward wasn't going to be released for another month. Homeward stars two elves named Lloyd Lightspinner and Barl Lightspinner, who must work together to stop a friendish ogre gang. The filmmakers could have at least given the two elves unique names rather than Barl, sounding almost identical to Barley from Onward, and Lightspinner, which sounds a lot like Lightfoot, Ian and Barley's last name. Homeward was directed by Michael Johnson, who had only previously directed Battle Oasis, which was just as terrible as Homeward. There isn't a single well-known actor in the cast, probably because the Asylum wanted to make the feature as cheap as possible. It's funny how similar the character models are to Ian and Barley, and those character designs look horrifyingly disturbing, and half the time, the dialogue isn't even in sync with what's happening on screen. Thank goodness Homeward didn't get a theatrical release, as it was creepy enough watching the film on streaming. I wouldn't recommend watching Homeward to anyone, and instead would highly recommend Pixar's Onward, a classic heartwarming quest film. Let me know if you watched this awful Onward rip-off in the comment section below.